YouTube is bringing back DMs, or direct messaging, which is a feature that used to be on YouTube 6 years ago, but they removed it because no one used it. Where yeah, you could privately message people directly on YouTube. And I could see why they thought it was a good idea back then, because most social platforms have it. You probably message your friends on Instagram or Twitter or Discord or even Reddit. All of these platforms have direct messaging, except for YouTube. So in 2017, YouTube added DMs, and it was a way for you to privately share and just have chats directly in YouTube. And I'll be honest, I did not use it. I used it maybe once just to test it out, but other platforms kind of already established themselves as the main messaging platform. For me, I would say I message my friends the most on Discord and Instagram using the DM feature. These platforms have kind of already established themselves as the main messaging platforms, and YouTube kind of missed out on that. So when they added it in 2017, nobody used it because everyone was just so used to using private messages on other platforms. YouTube doesn't really feel like a place where you can have your own profile like Instagram does or Twitter does. With YouTube, it feels like you're kind of expected to post videos and maintain a channel. So it doesn't really fit right that you can message on YouTube, and that is definitely why it failed. And it was only around for 2 years because it was removed in 2019. I think every platform has something special going for them. YouTube is long form and short form, but not direct messaging at all. When I say it was added in 2017, it wasn't actually the first time we've seen messaging on YouTube. It used to actually exist way earlier. I remember using the feature way back in the day, like early 2010s. It was a thing on YouTube. You could message other channels, and then they got rid of it. But then it came back in the form of DMs on YouTube, and those got removed. But YouTube is now bringing it back. So breaking news that I've heard, in Ireland and Poland, they're testing this feature out with a bunch of users, and it will pretty much work the exact same way. You can privately share videos between other channels. So YouTube does like to do this where they test out features in certain areas. I think YouTube Shorts were tested in India before it was released anywhere else in the world. Anyways, for DMs, there's some requirements. You have to be over 18 and have a YouTube channel. The way to use it is to tap the notification bell and invite others to share videos, and then you send that to another channel. And then you'll get a message request from someone who shared it with you. Kind of just like on every other platform, you get message requests. And if you accept it, you can discuss and talk about the video. And you can also just message about things that aren't related to the video. So it's literally just DMs. Like it's just private messaging. I'm sure maybe one day they'll make it possible to make a group chat. I don't know. It would make sense because the old YouTube DMs had group chats. And it talks about how your messages aren't fully private because they will scan it in case you do something really bad. You know, so don't do illegal stuff, obviously. So my opinions on this, I don't really think it'll go anywhere. I did like the idea of DMs back in the day on YouTube. I think it was really good, and it is kind of a way for people to avoid scams. Like if you are actually getting messaged by a real YouTuber or a brand, if it's directly on YouTube, that feels way more secure than trusting an email or Instagram or something. Like if it's actually YouTube, that's way more secure. But honestly, YouTube's not established as a messaging platform, and I think it would be really hard for them to do that. They succeeded in becoming a short form platform by adding YouTube Shorts. They copied TikTok in that way, but that's because they already are established as a video platform. TikTok's tried to add long form videos, but they just can't the way that their website is set up. Instagram has also tried to have long form content, but it just doesn't really work in the way that YouTube does. I think the only one that has literally everything is Facebook, but nobody uses it. Facebook has short form, long form, posts, pictures, DMs, stories, even like marketplace and dating. It just has literally everything, and I think that's why no one uses it, because it just tries to be too much. So I think YouTube adding DMs, I don't think it'll go anywhere, and it will be discontinued. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. But let me know your thoughts. Do you miss having DMs on YouTube, and are you excited for this? Comment. Bye.